Good morning, everyone. The topic of today's presentation is IRCTC IPO 2019. It was one of the most amazing IPOs ever we have witnessed ever. So, coming to the topic, what is IRCTC is the basic concept. IRCTC is the Indian Railways Catering and Tourism Corporation, and it works on four models. It has four business segments under this. The first one is online ticket booking. The second one is packaged drinking water, which is sold under the name of Rail Neer brand. The third one is travel and tourism, and the fourth one is catering. And what is IPO? I must first tell you what is IPO. IPO is the initial public offer when a company for the first time offers its shares to the public and list itself on the stock exchanges. Objectives of IRCTC IPO 2019. What was the objective of the company? To disinvest 2 crore 1 lakh 60,000 shares and to acquire all the benefits of a listing company. The 2 crore 1 lakh 60,000 equity shares. Let me clarify it to you. Uh, from this 2 crore 1 lakh 60,000 shares, 2 crore belongs to the RRI, the retail investors, as we, the public, and 1 lakh 60,000 were reserved for their employees only. There are some of the, this is the list of the IRCTC IPO details. It opened on 30th of September 2019 and closed on 3rd of October 2019. Total shares, as I've told you, 2 crore 1 lakh 60,000. Face value was 10 rupees and it was 32 times above its face value. So as the issue price was 320, the 32 times more than its face value. The issue take place through the bidding process. As I must tell you, the oversubscription took place by 109.75%. The 9.5, the 9.45% is the oversubscribed percentage, and it was listed on National Stock Exchange and the Bombay Stock Exchange. That was the only online trading platform, and the listing took place in these stock exchanges on 14th of October 2019. And now coming to the IPO process, which every company or which was followed by the IRCTC. The first is they have to draft a prospectus with SEBI, and the second step, the SEBI have to revert them back within 30 days. It's upon SEBI. It can uh, give them the result in less time also. The third step is they have to disclose all these on their website and on these three platforms which I have mentioned here. The fourth step is they have to appoint a merchant banker. In case of IRCTC, the merchant bankers were Yes Securities, SBI Capital Markets, and IDBI Capital Securities and Markets. The fifth step is the offer period. That I have opening date is 30th September and the closing was 3rd of October, just 4 days. In these 4 days, the oversubscription took by 109%. The sixth step is to register with the trading platform. As I have told you, they have registered on 9th of October. And the next step is the company has to avail SBA facility. Now, what is SBA facility? SBA facility is when uh, when an individual subscribes for any company's share, then there is a time gap between the subscription and the allotment date, and between this period the amount which he wants to invest is particularly freezed in the bank. So this is the SBA facility, the freezing of the amount. And the last step, after all the procedures to be followed as per the regulations of SEBI and the other authorities, the allotment took place. And in case of IRCTC, the allotment took place by this proportion. 50% was fixed for the QIBs, qualified institutional buyers, 35% for RIB, that is for us, and 15% for the high network investors. And now coming from the allotment ratio, how the allotment took place and how much it is allotted to everyone. The offer received is for 13,66,000 applicants, and the equity shares which was applied for 221 crores plus. This is the list of the investors and who have applied for them. RRIs, as I have told you, the number of shares is 2 crore 1 lakh 60,000, of which 7 lakh were applied by RRIs 3 lakh were fixed for institutions, 1 lakh for QIBs, sorry, 10 lakh for QIBs, 70 lakh for RRIs, 30 lakh for institutions, and 1,60,000 for employees, as I have told you earlier. And this is the list how they have allotted the shares. They have tried to fix a ratio for 13:96, as an example, who have applied for 96 shares, only 13 shares were allotted to them, and this is the total ratio. Who have applied for 40 shares, they were allotted uh, this much of shares, 57,26,000 shares. Who have applied for 80 shares, means two lots. They are allotted this much of shares. So this much I have prepared for you, and this is the brief discussion of this IRCTC topic. And it's a very huge and a brief topic, and it contains it's a just like a sea of information under this topic only. But as we have a shortage of time, so we have to stop here only. Thank you for this. Thank you.